Hey guys, welcome back to Conquest Racing Club. Welcome back to another unboxing review. Today we got a special car. It's another Golf livery Porsche from NSR. Like I said, I collect a lot of Golf liveries. This is a 908/3 Golf Edition. I also have this in the red right here. So we got two of the same car, two different liveries. Let's get to it. Alright, so the 908/3 is a pretty cool car. It was the transition in between the 907 and the 917. So this car is pretty iconic, has great lines. Which one do we want to unbox? I think we're going to unbox the Golf Edition. So once again, this is an NSR car. Comes in this pretty cool, sleek crystal packaging. Very simple to undo. You can just pull off the base here from the crystal case cover. Whee. All right. Whew, that new car smell. I got a whiff of it. All right, to the back we have the NSR little, very well-known red to black gradient. This is a world champion car. This is from 1971. So it tells you here it's a Porsche 908/3 Golf Edition, Nurburgring, 1971. This is car number 1. So really cool. We get grub screws. Once again, this is for the front axles. I use this to tune the front axles, to tighten them or loosen them, depending on what you prefer. And then we get the car. Oh, before the car, we get a little certificate inside that tells this model was finished manually. The imperfections are not defects, but witness of handmade job. And on the back, it tells you where in Italy NSR is located, and it gives you their social media handles. And then we get to look at the car. So once again, this is the Golf Edition livery. Pretty cool, awesome looking car. I love the short wheelbase of this car. It makes for some exciting driving, I think. So I can't wait to put this on the track. But before we get to that, let's take it off its base. A couple of turns of the screw and off it comes. So this is a screw mount to the base. So just have to unscrew it. Alright, so this is an open cockpit car, so you can see the driver very clearly in there. So we'll start with him. He's got a white racing suit cut off just below the knees. He has a red helmet with double white stripes on it. And it's got the Swiss, I think, symbol right on there, the plus sign. Anyway, once again, the detail on this car is phenomenal. We have these mag black wheels, Firestone logos on it. We have this beautiful Golf livery with the pale blue on this really stark orange striping that goes right through the car. Beautiful swooping stripes that go from the front to the back. This car is super sleek. From the front all the way through, you can just see the aerodynamics on this car. Very simple front end, 2 little holes for air intakes, and then we get the number 1 on the roof there. We get a nice side view mirror here for the driver, and because it's an open cockpit, he has pretty much 360 line of sight or 180 or whatever. However far his head turns. We get a little roll cage at the back here, and we get the engine covers to the engine, which is a rear mounted engine here, and then we get the number 1 on the back, and then we get these beautiful like wings or winglets that add for aerodynamics. This car is just exquisite in its look. In the rear, we get to see some detailing here with the engine and the exhaust system, and then you get to see pretty clearly that it has no real body in the back. It's just open air. And you get to see the wheels, and here you can see that these are ribbed tires, so good grip. Same tires that we had on the poly car that we checked out earlier. And on the bottom we get to see once again the NSR performance chassis. This once again is a sidewinder motor pod with 12 to 1.5 RPM shock motor inside. And you get to see the button magnets, floating monopod design. I've already reviewed this kind of chassis before, but what we want to see is performance, so we're going to take this down, put it on the track, and we're going to see what it does. So let's get to that. Hey guys, we're back from trackside with the 9083 from NSR. So, what were the results? Well, we got a rocket. And without further ado, let's go to the results page. So, we got something that smashed up my track record. So, we've gone, like, for the longest time when I started doing this, I had no Carrera cars broke under the 4-second barrier. And then I put together, a really fast stock car with lots of magnets and upgrade tires. And I got 3.78 or something like that, or 3.98 or something. And I was like, oh, that's a really fast car. Then over the last couple of weeks, I've been putting together some stock cars, straight out of box stock cars onto the track. And, recently I had the NSR 917. and it did blistering time on the track. But that got smashed today with this rocket. This is the NSR 9083, and it is a beast on the track. It smashed my track record. Is now at 3.270 seconds around the DDT track, which is, to me, pretty impressive. So I don't know about you guys, but I didn't expect to come this low in time, especially with stock cars. I mean, this is a stock run car. I haven't done anything to it. I pulled it out. I didn't even put the grub screws in. I just pulled it out, put it on the track, and it gave me a 3.270 seconds. Now it's 68 grams, light. It has a 25 millimeter ride height, so when it sits on track, it's really low. It's really tight to the track, so obviously good aerodynamics. It's got I could say like a smaller length. But where it really is in the wheelbase. It's 76 millimeter wheelbase, and like Dave Kennedy says, from the guide pin to the rear wheel, center of the rear wheel, whatever's left over on the overhang from the center of the rear wheel to the back of the vehicle is super negligible. It's like a couple of millimeters. So this car really handles really well. So you put it on track, you can drive it really fast. Very easy car to get a handle on, whether you're a beginner. All these cars are racing with magnets, but even if you're doing non-magnetic racing, I think this car would be really a blast to drive and very simple to handle on track. So, like I said, it is now the new track leader to the track, to the DDT. I do not know, and I keep on saying this every week, I don't know if there's anything that will go faster, but as of right now, like I've been shattering these track records. So like I was saying, 3.850 was this McLaren M8D, and this car had more magnets put into it because this was when I first got into slot car racing, so it was my fastest analog slot car. It was super light, and with the upgraded quick slick tires, it really performed really well on my track. At that time, 3.850, and my Corvette C6R, which was my race car at that time on GT3 racing at the club, digital Carrera car, it was 3.930. I thought that was like super fast. I didn't expect to start to shatter that down, and now we're at 3.270. 47 cars in, tested, and we're 3.270. I'm pretty speechless. Not speechless, but impressed by the by the quality of these NSR cars and the slotted cars. So what are my final thoughts? One of my final thoughts on the NSR, if you are a racer, NSR is the way to go. Digital, analog, doesn't matter. You can chip these NSR cars. Marty has a great video on why he's taken the 9083, this exact car, and chipped it using a slot evasion chip. I'll put the link in the description below. A great job, Marty, by the way. Beyond that, if you're a collector, Porsche, I'm a collector of Porsche, so having a Porsche in my collection is awesome. I not only have the Gulf livery, but I also bought the this iconic red, white, and black livery as well from NSR. So it's just an awesome car for the collection. But it's just the out-of-box performance of the NSRs right now is just stunning to behold. And as a stock car newbie racer, it's just crazy to see these cars fly around the track straight out of the box like this. And I have control. I'm doing these 10 clean laps around, no going off, and pretty much in the wheelhouse. And I mean, there's so much power in this motor that even on the back straight on the DTT track, I'm not even flooring it because you just don't have that opportunity. You depress the trigger a little bit and you're at the end of the track and you're slowing down to take that corner. So you can just imagine on a longer track or some of the longer tracks that I have, this car would be blistering. So my final thoughts on the car, 2 thumbs up, great car from NSR. Do you have this car? What are your thoughts? I know I've watched a lot of reviews in this car. Most people are positive. And once again, for myself, 2 thumbs up. NSR is doing a great job, great work. And I'm super happy to buy them and support that kind of brand and manufacturing. If if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. If you have other cars that you want to see, other manufacturers, other brands, or specific vehicles that you want me to review, I do have a large collection of slot cars. And maybe I already have that car. If not, I'm piqued and interested in the car that you select, I'll probably go out and get it anyway. So let me know in the comments below. Keep the dialogue going. Thanks a lot for your support, guys. For those who have subscribed, I thank you very much. For those who want to get more of this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, hope you're having fun. Keep having fun on rails, and we'll see you then. Take care. Bye.